The $25,000 rule, gone. Now you just need $2,000 to day trade, and Robinhood just confirmed it. But there's a catch most people miss. For 25 years, one rule held small traders back from day trading. If your account was under $25,000, you were capped. 3 day trades, every 5 days, that was it. On June 4th, that rule dies. The pattern day trader rule, gone. But most channels are getting one thing wrong about it: what actually changed, who actually wins, and the catch nobody is mentioning. Let's break it down, honestly. Here is what actually happened. The SEC approved it on April 14th. FINRA made it official, effective June 4th, 2026. 3 things are gone. 1. The $25,000 minimum, gone. 2. The pattern day trader label itself, gone. 3. Counting your day trades. Brokers will not track them anymore. So what replaces it? Intraday margin. Your buying power is now tied to the actual risk in your positions through the day. Some brokers watch that risk live, others check once, at the close. Either way, not a fixed dollar wall, a risk number. So who actually wins here? Small account traders, you are the big winner. If you had $3,000 or $5,000, you were boxed in. 3 day trades every 5 days, and your account got frozen. That wall is gone. And the broker most small traders use, Robinhood, they just confirmed it. Robinhood said it plainly: you will no longer need $25,000 to day trade, starting June 4th. But the $2,000 minimum still applies. And that $2,000 just opens the door, not a live balance the system watches all day. For a whole generation of Robinhood traders, this changes the math. Now, here is the catch nobody is telling you. You are going to see headlines screaming, "Trade unlimited with $2,000. That is not the full truth. 2 things to understand. 1. This is not free unlimited trading. It is risk-based margin. If your positions are risky, your buying power can shrink through the day. 2. Timing. Robinhood watches your margin in real time, and they confirmed June 4th, day 1. But other brokers have up to 18 months to switch over. Some won't be ready. So check your own broker before you plan around it. So how does the new margin actually work? Let's keep it simple. You have a $5,000 account. Day trade a stable stock, like Apple. You can get up to 4 times your account in buying power, intraday. But switch to a volatile name, like Tesla or Nvidia. Now you might get only about 2 times. Same account, half the buying power, because the risk went up. And the exact number? It varies by broker. But margin has teeth. On borrowed money, your account must hold a minimum all day, the maintenance requirement. Drop below it, and you get an intraday margin deficit. You have to top your account back up. And keep failing to fix it? Your account gets restricted. Now, options work completely differently, and this is what every small account needs to hear. Say you buy a SPY call. You pay the premium, in full, around $500. That $500 is your max loss. Exactly. Now, here is the fear. Your option keeps losing, and your account drops below that $2,000 minimum. Do you get forced to close? Margin called? No. A long option, call or put, can't be margin called. You paid in full. There is no loan. So even below $2,000, you're never forced to sell that option. You only lose the right to open new margin positions until you climb back above it. Your max loss stays the premium, and you choose when to close. Stock margin is borrowed money. A long option is your own cash. So what does this actually change for you? If you trade a small account, the biggest barrier in retail trading just fell. But the rules of risk did not change. A small account can still blow up fast. Risk-based margin cuts both ways. Trade small. Learn the math before you size up. And Robinhood is not stopping there. Last week, they opened the door to AI stock trading. Next video, I connect an AI agent to a real Robinhood account and let it trade live. Subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss it. Educational only, not financial advice.